Hello you guys, what is up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Samantha and I am the Gem Priestess. I'm a crystal healer, crystal lover, crystal connoisseur, whatever you want to say. I love crystals and I work with crystals each and every single day of my life. Being a crystal healer, I do offer crystal healing services to anyone and everybody. I offer crystal healing sessions, if you're wanting to just get a scan of, all of your energy and, different crystals that can help to raise your energy and be able to call in more things or just feel more comfortable in your day-to-day life. I also offer crystal healing services, if you're wanting to call in more money or more empowerment, more love, whatever it may be. I offer a wide range of crystal healing services. So if you're someone that you've heard what that is, or you're a little confused, you want to know a little bit more, down below I will link my website. You guys can go ahead and check out everything I have. My shop is over there, so you can see all my different services that I offer, what crystal healing is. You can hear from a couple of my past clients and just what they got out of their experience and how it was for them. I just want to be able to help people to be able to call in, so many things that, they've always wanted but never thought that they could have, or to feel comfortable in their own skin, or just find their way in this world. So, if that is you, or someone who, definitely, click that link, send it to someone, and, let's help each other out, help each other feel good. But for today's video, I want to talk about crystals that are really good for empaths, and, what an empath is. It's just something that I've always heard of since I was really young, and I was like, what is that? Is that me? Is that a bad thing? Anything like that. This video will totally cover that, so you guys can know if that is you, and if that is you, how we can help to kind of calm that energy down and rein everything in and just feel good while we're being able to, take in other people's energies like that. But yeah, that is today's video, so let's definitely go ahead and get into it. Alright, so first things first, what is an empath? An empath is someone who's just super, they're just highly intuitive people. They kind of know the emotions of people that are around them and can sometimes even take on their emotions too. So that's why it's really important to be able to balance your energy again. At the end of the day, end of the week, end of the month, whenever you're feeling really overwhelmed, sometimes you just have a lot of emotions and you're like, oh my gosh, where is this coming from? You're just picking that up from the people around you, and it's just kind of bubbling in you. So sometimes it's just good to be able to just kind of cut all the cords, the energetic cords with people around you, that you've taken on their stuff throughout the day, and just to be able to calm down, start over, and be able to go forth with your own energy and be able to then feel good, or to be able to feel what you're actually feeling. I know for me, ever since I was really young, I was always someone who, whenever I would see someone else crying, on the playground at school, or if I'm out somewhere and someone's having a breakdown or whatever it may be from any age, if I saw someone crying, I started crying too, immediately. I felt their sadness, I felt their frustration, their anger, whatever it may be from how they were crying. I started crying too, because it was I could just feel their energy. So it was always something that was super important as I got older, to be able to kind of cut off those ties, to be able to figure out, okay, what are my emotions and what are everybody else's emotions, because I would then start to lash out on people because I was feeling so much, and none of it had anything to do with me or even with the people that I was communicating with. So it was really hard for a little bit, but I promise you, these crystals that I'm going to talk about today are totally going to help you to be able to figure out what's yours, be able to calm down what's not yours, and to be able to help you kind of just work through all of that too. Alright, so the first crystal that is really good for helping with empaths is going to be Hematite. Hematite is a really good stone. It actually go ahead and works with your root chakra to just ground you and just to kind of center you within yourself. So it works really good for that. If you are kind of picking up on other people's energies, it just helps you to, ground and center yourself, and to be able to figure out what your energy is, because then it will push out others' energies away from you so that you don't hold on to that. So it's really good for not being able to, pick up on anyone's energies that, are around you. So if you are highly, a really high empath, you're highly intuitive like that, maybe if you're out somewhere and there's just a lot of people around and you don't want to pick up on those energies, this is something that you can carry with you, you know, in your bag and your wallet, whatever, in your pocket, whatever it may be. You can carry it with you, and it will help you just to kind of keep those energies away from you so that you don't take all of that in with you. So it's really, really good for that. And it's also really good for holding your ground against kind of what we call energy vampires, or just people who drain your energy. You know, just like empaths, how we can feel other people's energies and, you know, it kind of overflows from us. There are people who can kind of take from your energy or from other people's energies. So it's really good to be able just to kind of put a shield to work both ways, to keep your energy with you and to keep other people's energies with them. So it works really, really well just for being able to say, no, this is me, this is mine, and that's you and that's yours, and just to be able to have that clear definition between the two. All right, so next we do have fluorite. Fluorite is a really, really good stone. It works with a lot of, you know, your chakras. It works with many of them, but I would specifically say, you know, the top three: your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, and your crown chakra. It works really, really well to be able to help you to set boundaries. So, you know, a lot of times as empaths, as we can feel people's, you know, urgency and things like that, and you know, when they ask for us, we don't want to say no because we can feel their urgency, their desperation, just how much they really need this. And you know, we do feel bad, and we do sometimes, you know, let that line waver between like, oh no, it's okay, like I don't really need, you know, I can't really do that right now. And if someone will push again, then we'll say yes. So this, you know, does work really well. Like, you know what, no, I can't right now, but you know, maybe tomorrow, next week, whatever it may be. It does help you just to kind of set that clear line so that people aren't then budging into your energy if that's something that you do struggle with too. All right, so another stone that works really well for empaths is going to be amethyst. Amethyst works really, really well to raise your intuition, which is really great for empaths because empaths trust, you know, intuition, their own intuition. So it works really well to be able to, you know, if I have this gut feeling, that I know that I can follow that because like you feel it so strongly. So it works really, really well for that. But it also, while raising your intuition and your spirituality and stuff like that, it also helps to do it safely, you know, to kind of put a guard around you so that you can do it without anyone just kind of poking and prodding in and around you. So it works really well for that. You know, it protects your energy field, and you know, even when you're out and if you are taking in, you know, people's energies, it does work really, really well to kind of cleanse those energies before they come to you. So, you know, if someone's having a really bad day, they're kind of in a funk, whatever it may be, it will cleanse their energies so that you're only getting the good parts of that. You're not then, you know, feeling the same way that they're feeling while, you know, interacting with them or even just being around them. All right, so next we do have malachite. Malachite is a really good stone for working with your heart chakra, just to be able to keep it, you know, open and vibrating at a higher frequency. So then that way, you know, taking in other people's energies, we don't feel overwhelmed and anxious and, you know, just let these things get to us. It allows us the energy just to kind of flow through us so that way we're not, you know, holding on to anything. We're not taking other people's baggages and making it our own. So it does work really, really well for that. But it also works really well to remove stagnant energy around you. So, you know, sometimes if you like live in an apartment or, you know, you have roommates, whatever it may be, if they just kind of have funky energy, or, you know, the people around you, above you, next to you, whatever it may be, if they have kind of funky energy, it does help to get all of that moving and flowing so that you're not feeling this like old and, you know, kind of hated energy. So it works really, really well for just keeping all of that flowing just in your environment, but even through you too. You know, sometimes if, you know, something so traumatic has happened to us or people around us, whatever it may be, and we kind of hold on to that, malachite works really, really well to be able just to get these things flowing again so that we're not holding on to it. It's not holding us back. It's not hurting us anymore. So it does work really, really well for that. All right, and last but not least is going to be lapis lazuli, or just lapis. Lapis does work really well with your throat chakra, so it works really well to be able to communicate with other people. You know, being an empath, we feel other people's emotions, and so sometimes we can be really, really helpful when you know, talking to these people, helping them work through their emotions and their issues and just kind of what's going on with them. So it does work really, really well for that. And it also works well to just kind of raise just your boundary of the intuition of people near you and just kind of what they're looking for. You know, a lot of times as empaths, we tend to draw in people who, you know, need help, who need some guidance, just kind of stuff like that. They just, you know, they need a little bit of help. So it does work really well to be able just to kind of raise that level of, okay, you don't want anyone coming into your life who needs any kind of help. It just kind of helps you to set, you know, those guidelines, those boundaries, even just within yourself. You know, obviously you don't have to, you know, have it tattooed on your forehead or anything, but just within yourself. And so, you know, you'll kind of repel people who, you know, need more than you're willing to give, that you can give, and that you're able to call in people who, you know, can take what you have and they need that and it's perfect for them. So it does work really, really well for that, just to be able, so that you're not super drained all the time. You know, you're able to say, okay, like, I'm at max capacity of with who I can help right now, so, you know, I'm sorry, but like, I can't do this right now. And people will kind of pick up on that energy and just know kind of when they can, you know, come back and ask you for your help, for your advice, and just kind of know when they need to take a step back or go find someone else who can. So it does work really, really great for just being able to filter out who can come in and out of your energy, you know, your life, kind of in that sense. All right, but that is all that I have for today's video on, you know, empaths and their energies and just kind of anything like that, and just being able to help, you know, with you guys with just managing the world and, you know, your worlds that way. But if you guys have any other questions, you guys know you can leave me a comment down below. I always get back to your guys' comments. I love hearing from you guys, you know, what you've got out of this video, what else you want to see, what your favorite crystals are, and how you guys love to use them. I love to hear stuff like that. And if you guys want to ask me more personal questions too, I will link my Instagram down below. You guys can always shoot me a DM over there. Or you guys, you know, can just come and hang out with me. I, you know, do card pulls every week. I cleanse your guys' energy over Instagram every week. Let you guys know when I'm filming, when new videos are coming up, if I get new crystals, just a little, you know, good advice, whatever you guys need. I totally post that over on my Instagram too, so you guys can check that out. And like I said, my website will also be linked down below, where you guys can check out, you know, all my different services that I have. I do offer a new workbook now, so if you're wanting to start to work with crystals a little bit and work with yourself but don't really know where to start, that is a great place to start. I also offer, you know, tarot and oracle card readings, so there is a bunch of stuff going on over there. So if that is interesting to you, like I said, that will be a link down below. But that is today's video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I loved hanging out with you, and I cannot wait to see you guys next time. Bye bye.